So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lion. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
Here we go, set. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, set.
And they send a man in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. And that's going to be batted away, incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our 1st quarter. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel. He gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Go! Cougar 19!
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Looking to the air here. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6, go!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds his man, it's Worthy. This one goes for an even 25.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured,
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It is Cup, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No dice on that prior. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. And up.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
And 3. Cut that team. Cut that team. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They're on it. That's intercepted. No one around. He's got space. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'd make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Second down now, 7 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 ready, 70 ready. Cowboy 80.
From the 32. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 from the 41.
Past the 60, past the 60. Let go.
He tosses right to the short side. Jukes one defender. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
72
Back to throw. On target to Worthy. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Man in motion here. First down, and they go right back to it. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 bison. 60 bison. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Hut, hut.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go. Check go.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles looking for a score before halftime.
Got it. Ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Check. Ready.
Pass play coming here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Check.
From the 42. Hits his running. Catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
60 Maverick. Stephanie. And up.
Throwing now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've got first down from the 31.
And up. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Running it now out of the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hiking 18. Panther Street. Panther Street. Go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Here we go. Sack.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
They'll run it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. 2nd down.